Good morning, taste buds. When I was younger, my sister and I loved doing things together, including cooking. Now that I'm older, my sister and I love doing things together, including cooking. I'm Chef Michelle Bernstein.
And I'm Sister Nikki.
To celebrate National Sisters Day,
We're cooking
together again, here on SoFlo Taste. I'm so excited. Good morning, my taste buds. I'm Chef Michelle Bernstein, and welcome to SoFlo Taste here in the Goya kitchen at the showroom of Sub-Zero Wolf and Cove. We are in the Design District, and it is beautiful. And today I'm recruiting some help in this kitchen. Today I thought it would be fun to cook with someone who's known me all of my life, my incredibly wonderful sister, Nikki.
Hey.
Hi.
How are you?
Mwah. So today we are celebrating National Sisters Day. So we thought it would be interesting and fun and memorable to teach you all some of Mom's best recipes.
Yeah, these were like her classic go-tos whenever we were entertaining. Birthdays or out of town
This
family.
was my birthday dinner. Was it also your birthday dinner?
Probably. It was everybody's favorite,
Everybody's
right?
birthday dinner. Yeah. So we're gonna start with the chicken. So this chicken, Mom used to call it chicken with pizza spices or chicken with pepperoncini. These have already been dusted in just a little bit of flour, salt, and pepper. And the flour is so that it becomes a thicker gravy.
Yeah, a little.
So hold this if you would. I already seared the skin side down.
Oh, they look perfect.
Until they're beautifully crispy. And you really want this to go really, really slow. You cook a lot of chicken thighs at home too, right?
I do, because they're easy and you kind of can't overcook them. The kids love them, and you can get that crispy skin that almost feels like fried chicken without having to fry.
Exactly. Now, I know that neither one of us usually flour them.
No.
And I'm doing it because Mommy did it and for the sauce. All the love is in the crispy skin. You don't have to use flour if you don't want to. And if you would rather go gluten-free and use a flour, then use your favorite. Chicken thighs are delicious no matter what. And just so you know, most of these ingredients we're using today came from Milam's Markets. Use Milam's Markets as your place for protein, including their fresh seafood like wild-caught king salmon, red snapper, Faroe Island salmon, or Key West pink shrimp, and live Maine lobsters, of course. Visit any of the 6 Milam's Markets and their meat and seafood departments in Coconut Grove, Miami Springs, Pinecrest, Sunny Isles Beach, Coral Gables East and West, and check out their BOGOs at milamsmarkets.com. Milam's Markets, SoFlo's family grocer since 1984. Experience the difference. So this is a lot of fat. Even too much for me. And I like fat. So I pour off a little bit.
Okay.
I always tell people to leave like whatever is equivalent to approximately a tablespoon-ish in your pan. I think that's more than enough. We don't need to pour more olive oil in here because this oil is great to cook with. I mean, what's better than schmaltz, right?
Right?
So
What are we doing with this?
we're gonna just throw it right here. And if you want, you
Yeah.
start adding stuff in here and I'll start stirring it around.
Okay.
Go ahead and
Wanna
add the
put-
onions.
Okay.
So add about half of that to the pan.
Let them get soft.
Yeah, go ahead and add the
Pepper?
add the peppers as well. A little more than half, like 3/4. Great. So I'll stir this. You're gonna add the wine and the garlic. Garlic first. That's great. So you didn't cook a ton with Mommy in the kitchen, right?
No, I did not. I was afraid of her.
But in the best of ways, right?
No, I wasn't afraid of her in the absolute sense, but in the kitchen, you started cooking with her as you got more and more interested in culinary, right? And food and everything.
But I always was
We
around
always
her in
loved
the
to eat.
kitchen.
Yeah.
I always like to cook with her though.
I'm extremely precise. That's just my process. And Mom was more of a naturally talented chef. And so whenever I would ask her why she didn't make it the same way, I kind of got blasted. And so I just stepped back and made the table beautiful and did the flowers and stuff like that.
All right, give me the wine.
In a deglaze.
Go ahead and pour all of it. So as Nikki said, this is called deglazing, and that just basically means the liquid is going to pick up all those great little bits
Oh, it
that
smells
stick to
so
the
good.
bottom of the pan, right? So you want all of that goodness to lift up. And we want to reduce this wine before we add anything else, because if not, your sauce will never be right. It will always be like a little too acidic, and it just will always taste like that wine flavor that you really need to reduce and get the alcohol burned out of. And then I love the big bubbles. To me, bubbles tell me everything. And when I get big bubbles, it's usually time to go ahead with the next liquid. Give
See,
me,
these are the secrets.
there's no secrets here. All right, go for it.
All of it, or?
No, nearly.
Like 2?
Yeah, we threw a little extra in here. I would go, let's see what's left after that. Yeah, give me that and give me like a half. Perfect. So use your favorite tomato sauce in here. And if you feel like it's a little dry, I always have chicken stock around or chicken broth. You know, purchased chicken broth is my best friend usually when I'm in the kitchen at home. So I keep that around. Now, go ahead and give me the oregano, the parsley, and what's that one? The oregano, the chili flake, and the parsley. Yeah, give me all of that oregano. Go ahead and put that in. Go ahead and throw all that parsley in, and don't throw all the red chili flake in.
Okay. All the parsley, half the chili flake?
You're very exact. Yeah, just give me a good heavy
This
pinch.
is what made Mommy crazy.
I know. Give me, I can understand. Give me a good heavy pinch of that.
I don't want to make a mistake.
Okay, so I'm gonna add in the chicken's already seasoned, but there's no seasoning in here, so just a nice pinch, nothing crazy.
And
Go
this
ahead
is
and
jar sauce?
this is jarred sauce. Yeah,
I know Mama
yeah.
used jar sauce for sure.
She did. She did. She had the best shortcuts in the world.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
go ahead and start placing the chicken. Go ahead and kind of like nestle it in there. Yeah. Beautiful. I'm going to grab the pepperoncinis, which are, these are banana peppers, right? Pepperoncinis are banana peppers?
No.
Okay, because you called it banana peppers yesterday.
Banana peppers are the yellow ones, and they're not quite as spicy.
Right.
Pepperoncini are smaller and a
Okay.
little more intense in
Because
flavor.
when you said that, you confused me the other day. I wasn't sure if I was wrong.
No, what I
but-
couldn't remember is if she used banana peppers or
Oh,
pepperoncini.
No, she always had pepperoncinis in the fridge.
But banana peppers too, because Daddy loved them. I remember with the milanesas.
Yeah, always. All right.
So pretty.
This is beautiful,
Looks
right?
like an Italian flag.
So I'm just going to add that there. And then I would cover it because you want the juiciness to be in there, right? This has to cook kind of like a stew. So we're going to cover it. We're going to put it in the oven. You're going to come back because I'm going to teach you the best sauce for the best side dish that goes with this chicken or without it, right?
Oh, she's not lying.
Yeah. All right, come right back because I don't want you to miss a second of the Bernstein 6 draft right here on SoFlo Taste.
You can watch SoFlo Taste anytime you want with the new Local 10 Plus Platinum app. Watch SoFlo Taste on your smart TV or your smartphone with 48-hour replay and higher quality video playback. And the best part is, it's completely free. Download the Local 10 Plus Platinum app and start streaming SoFlo Taste today. Stay where you are and learn from a James Beard award-winning chef, Michelle Bernstein, here on SoFlo Taste. Now back to Chef Michelle and SoFlo Taste at the Goya Kitchen at the Sub-Zero Wolf and Cove Showroom, Miami.
Welcome back to SoFlo Taste. I'm Chef Michelle Bernstein. You can always get my recipes. Just scan this quick response code and you're there. Now, back to Sister Nikki and the food. Sister Nikki sounds ridiculous.
Sister Nikki, yeah, right? Maybe it's a new career for me.
Speaking of careers, I'm very proud of this beautiful woman because she just finished designing my latest restaurant and hotel. I don't own the hotel, I'm not that fancy. But wow, what you did was so transformative. So it's called La Cañita, the restaurant, and then the hotel is Casa Cañita. And Nikki is an interior designer.
I do interior design work, and I was really happy. It was a third collaboration for La Cañita.
Yeah.
And this time, La Cañita is this idea of hospitality and rum culture. And Casa Cañita is like, now you get to go upstairs and sort of sleep off this wonderful party of food and wine and rum that you've had downstairs in La Cañita.
So beautiful, Nick. It's magical. The design is just unbelievable.
It was a really, really fun project and a labor of love, and it's always fun
No,
to
but you did such a great
work
job.
with my sis.
All right, we're gonna make the next dish this is a big one. Mom used to make gnocchi a lot.
One of my earliest memories of food was sitting at that big round table we had in the house in Miami Shores and rolling the gnocchi.
Remember?
That I
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah. You can buy gnocchi for this, which full disclosure, I did today because I've made gnocchi on the show and I've showed you how it's actually not that hard to make good gnocchi, but I didn't want to take away what we're really talking about today, which is the combination of this incredible sauce for the gnocchi going with the chicken that's in the oven.
Yeah, it was really like 2 parts of the same meal or dish.
Yeah, we are gonna make a sauce that is basically just a simple Parmesan lemony cream sauce.
Yeah, it's almost like a spaghetti limone, but this is like a gnocchi limone.
And she put more zest than she did juice.
Zest. Yeah, I remember the zest.
She put a little touch of juice, but so little. Okay, so we're gonna start with the tiniest bit of garlic. And you don't want any color on this. You just want it to become fragrant, which it does immediately. I'm gonna uncover the water because I think it's boiling. Do me a favor, can you?
Yeah. Do you want me to stand on one foot when I do it? Or?
Yeah, please, and pop and sing and do your thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and add heavy cream. And we're gonna just let that reduce. While it does, I'm gonna add the zest and you're gonna do the juice because I know that you always get your knuckles when you zest, although I do too, but.
I think it's a family thing.
Maybe we have big knuckles.
You're doing a reverse zest. That's interesting.
What are you talking about? Don't you do zest?
I always do it. No.
Well, you can do it both ways. If you want to see like how much you're doing, you can do it this way.
That's smart.
All right. So
would you say like
that was a teaspoon?
Teaspoon, I was going to ask.
All right. Go ahead and cut that in half and give me, Mommy didn't like a lot of juice. So we're only going to do the juice of like a quarter. No, go ahead and put the lemon in there and then.
No, I understand.
Oh yeah. Put the juice in there. That's fine. Like a quarter lemon is the most. I always have a little chicken broth, which I love putting into a cream sauce because I think it gives it a little more umami and a little more gelatin. It's totally up to you. You don't have to. It also gives it to me a little bit of a better viscosity. Same thing, basically. Yes? That's great.
That
Go
much?
ahead. Yeah. Half of that.
Yeah, I was going to
Okay,
say.
great. Yeah. So just a smidge of lemon, whatever that means. Go ahead and give me salt and pepper, regular kosher salt.
No, lower them?
2 pinches. Now.
You always say I'm delicate with the salt. I feel like I'm not,
Well,
but you
I'm a
always
chef,
tell me
so I'm a little more
robust.
a little rough.
We're like a
That's great.
thesaurus.
All right, you see the big bubbles? That means that we are getting nice and viscous. So I'm going to lower the heat just a touch.
Move it.
You don't need to. I'm just going to shake.
Doing the action.
So I'm going to go ahead and remove the gnocchi and put them right into the sauce. And if you want to start adding little by little that grated cheese.
This is so simple, but trust me, at home, it is so delicious.
So delicious. And to me, the cream is worth that. I mean, I'm not going to use all that cream, everybody. Just so you know.
Totally. No, when you take it out, you'll be
I'll
selective
drain out
about
some of
it.
it. Yeah,
But
yeah. The richness of this goes beautifully with the sharpness of the chicken.
yeah, the tomatoes and the pepperoncini versus, and then that little bit of lemon so it's not cloying.
Right. So that's really it. I know how simple that looks, but it's really so delicious. You want to make sure that it has enough salt. Be careful. It's hot. Okay. When you come back, we're going to make... Yeah, good?
Really good.
Okay. I had to make sure before we went away on a
really
break.
good.
So when you come back, we're going to make, I think, the one dessert that everybody still asks for. I know my
100%.
husband does.
Yeah.
Of Mom's. of course.
Iconic.
Iconic.
Yeah.
It absolutely is.
Yeah.
And we'll pair up these 2 dishes that we just made in front of you. As you know, my sister and I are celebrating National Sisters Day, which falls on the first Sunday in August ever since 1996. That honors the unique lifelong connection and friendship shared between sisters. Don't go away. More with my sister and more SoFlo Taste.
Chef Michelle has more, so don't go away. SoFlo Taste is back in 2.
It's a Milam's Markets Minute. Here's Melinda Harper.
Christy, it is summertime in South Florida.
You know what that means.
Bikini time.
No, grilling time.
Grilling time, of course.
Yes, and we have so many options to grill. If you want something pre-done, we have marinated skirt steak, which is delicious, kebabs, prime steaks, and we have some delicious tomahawk steaks. I don't know if you've ever cooked a grilled tomahawk before.
I haven't had the opportunity.
It is not as intimidating as you think, but it is delicious, especially with a group of people. If you can eat the whole thing yourself,
Which I can.
amazing.
Right?
But if you want something smaller, I mean, we have New York strips as well, prime, so that's a lot of marbling for a really juicy steak. We have everything you need for grilling, including seasonings, vegetables, beverages to pair. You can come on out to one of our 6 stores in South Florida to check out our summer grilling selection, or order online at milamsmarkets.com.
Come out to the store and take a peek for yourself. It is amazing.
Welcome back to SoFlo Taste. My sister Nikki and I are celebrating National Sisters Day here in the Goya Kitchen in the Sub-Zero Wolf & Co. showroom, Miami. These appliances have been the refrigeration, cooking, and dishwashing specialists for more than 80 years. The wonderful folks here can help you create a functional, flexible, and fabulous kitchen. This beautiful showroom is located at 3711 Northeast 2nd Avenue in Miami's Design District, or at subzero-wolf.com/Miami, or scan the QR code. That's easy for more information. Now back to our sister act. You have to present that.
Oh my God.
it's so
So
beautiful.
guys, look at this. My mouth is literally watering. I have memories of so many dinners at our home.
Right?
I'm almost like emotional.
over there.
And it smells so,
So
good. And it really is easy and shockingly delicious.
Mom's chocolate pear cake. I mean, what's to say, right? It's a very old school style recipe where a lot of people would put the fruit on the bottom because it's an upside down cake.
Yeah.
Essentially. Now, I've made chocolate cake a lot on this show, so you can use one of my old recipes or your own favorite chocolate recipe, or kind of like Mom, use a box.
Yeah.
It's up to you. I have the mix already done because that's not really the important part here. The important part is the setting up of the bottom of the pan, which will be the top of the cake. So I'm just gonna spray a bunt. Mom loved bunt pans. Everybody loved bunt pans. That's a bunt.
Every food trend that ever existed in the 70s, we lived.
Mom used just a can of pears, but I found these pears.
These are beautiful.
You have to get these.
Yeah.
They're gorgeous. They are insane. I was gonna poach pears for y'all today, but I decided to buy them because after I saw these, they're the closest to poached, like my own poached, I've ever had. So I'm gonna keep the juice because Mommy used a little bit of that juice
100%.
in this recipe. So you can cook this in anything. You can cook it in a rectangular mold. You can cook this in a flat, round cake pan, or you can use a bunt. But when you're using a bunt, I realized, so Mommy would do fluted pears when she did a flat pan, and she cut the pears if they were very large to fit into a bunt. In a bunt pan, you have the wider part and the skinnier
They
part.
don't fit in the skinny part.
Right.
Yeah.
So you have to do some for the wider, which is a little bit smaller than this. And then I cut them in thirds for the smaller parts. So I'm now going to go with the beginning of the topping of the cake.
Do you want me to cut these up while you...
Yeah, please. So it's a stick of melted butter. And then it's anywhere from a half to a cup of brown sugar. And you can use light or dark brown sugar. How I know I have enough is when I don't have a lot of melted butter. I have more of a mix of like that combination of the butter, brown sugar. So that was about 3/4 cup, and I think that is perfect. Okay, next, a little bit of pear juice goes down as well.
And this creates, when you turn it over, this delicious glaze of
it's
just
gorgeous.
like yummy goodness.
I'm not sure if Mommy did this, but I love this. I just throw some chips down.
I think that's a little flourish of your
That's
own.
a little bit me.
Yeah.
I like to flourish. So then you start layering in the pears.
These are the littler ones.
Oh, these are the small ones?
And these
Okay.
are- These
So
are the
I'll put
bigger
those
ones. Here,
in
I'm going
this-
to give you the bigger ones.
Okay. Well, I need them both anyway. So
Yeah, but I separated, I segregated them.
Now I did learn something because I've made about 3 of them in the last 24 hours. What I did was I let this cool and it kind of coagulated before I pour in the chocolate cake mix so that I know it won't come up the sides as it always does. All right. And I think just one more and I'm good. Now I like to, and Mommy did too, throw a little bit of fresh chopped chocolate into the cake. If you could mix that around a little bit. I'm very
How
sugary,
dark
so
are
you might
these?
have to do the rest.
How dark are these chocolate chips?
Those chocolate chips are 70%, and I love it. Darker the better.
Yeah. Yeah, because you get the really rich, deep, dark chocolate flavor and then the sweetness of the pears.
So this is really important. If you're not going to wait for it to coagulate, you're going to, like my sister's about to show you, you're going to slowly spoon delicately around.
Again with the delicate.
Again with the delicate. Because I don't want anything to lift. All right, I'm gonna watch her and make sure that she's meticulous, which I know she is about everything, and get this on evenly. And we'll put that in the oven. Come right back so we can see how it turns out. See you in a minute.
Come back to Chef Michelle and the food. You're watching SoFlo Taste.
Welcome back to our show about, well, sisterhood.
Sisters.
Loving each other. We love each other.
We love each other.
Anyway, this is Mom's pear cake, and I just think it is absolutely beautiful.
It's so delicious.
It's so yummy.
There's
Should
one thing missing though,
whipped cream.
Exactly.
Always whipped cream. Yeah.
and not too sweetened.
Not too sweetened, like the tiniest touch of whipped cream. So let's go ahead and slice. Okay. There we go. A little bit of whipped cream. Should we try?
Yeah.
Which side do you want? Top or bottom?
I want some pear. Here.
Okay. You take some.
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, really good.
I want to thank the woman I grew up with and shared my secrets with, and kept my secrets from, my sister Nikki. I didn't really have that many secrets. I had a great time, and I hope you learned a few things too. And I don't just mean about my sister and me, I mean about the food. So taste buds, I'll see you next time here on SoFlo Taste. Goodbye. Mwah. And good taste.
Bye.
And I love you.
I love you too.
Thank you. Sister Act.